Good morning, good morning. Got your coffee this morning? Mm. Good morning, good morning. Mm, okay, okay. Good morning. I, mm, I was watching. No, let me turn my TV down. Oh, there we go. So, I swear I am. So, first, good morning. My, the title, mm, I'm too tired, y'all. If there ain't nobody, oh, yeah, yeah, go get it's okay. Not at all, not at all. Mm. Oh, I guess I'm on my phone. I'm so sorry. Good morning, Brittany. I'm just so tired. um, so okay, so the title, well, the gist of my life is it says how many chances, I guess. Um, yeah, life is so crazy. Let me just say that life is real stupid crazy. Okay, so I'm sorry. How many chances are you given to get it right in one lifetime? Right? And that stems off of a 26-year-old little boy who just didn't understand um, the lessons in life. Like he really didn't, and he was given multiple chances in life. And I don't know. I don't know. Do y'all want to see the video, or should I just play it from my other phone? Um, as y'all as y'all know, I haven't had my coffee this morning, and I don't even feel like going. I don't even feel like getting. I'm so tired. Once again, at what 4 hours of sleep, maybe three and a half. No, maybe three, because I couldn't even go to sleep when I went to bed. But I'm gonna play this, and I want you to like. It's better if you listen, if you watch it. I'll play it again tonight if I don't fall right to sleep when I get off of work. But right now I'm just gonna play it because I'm really being lazy right now. I'm just not even finna lie to you. I'm just being so lazy because I'm just that exhausted. I know I suck. Oh, it wasn't on this phone. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, so I'm gonna play. I'm using my phone. I didn't go to I'm not gonna go to the video. So I'm not gonna look at it from my playlist. Definitely not that guy. We is not gonna stay on here that long to watch it. Okay, so here we go. It's this person had. I'm a voiceover artist. I earn a living in my walk-in closet. Simply 4 tips for businesses, and I was able to show. Nobody wins when the family feels. Shooting in DC, helping out a homeless man who went viral. Okay, he had 4 tips. Now listen to what I'm telling you. 4 attempts in 4 years. So it's like an attempt a year. Nobody wins when the family feels. I don't see nobody outside. So boy, you don't get no rep off doing. That's him. That's his. He's a rapper. And I actually like that. That song was pretty nice. The beat of it and stuff. The pool party started today, 5, 6 o'clock. We got the address. Pull up, man. We got the address. Pull up. If you need the address, DM me right now. The pool party start at 5, 6 o'clock. DM me for the address. The DM folio booking ESPN. I'm gonna put it right here. We just got here, bro. It's really talking. You got the address, man. For sure. We just got to this bit. Tampa, Florida, man. You already got to add it to the pool party to push up at 5:30, man. Push up at 5:30, man. We finna get everything right. Push up at 5:30, 6 o'clock, man. Around 4:40 this morning, we received a 911 call about a shooting that happened here in the parking lot behind me on McKinley and Fowler. What we have learned, and again, this is all very early in the investigation, is that 2 cars were shot at. 4 people were shot in total. Okay, so you already know what happened with that. They were shot at. Now that was his birthday party. But that's not the part that's the craziest. That's not the part that's the craziest. I'm gonna go to the part that's the craziest, and then I'll go back to all this stuff. Let me go back. Going to the graveyard, rapping at the graveyard. That's just part of his life. About things he was doing. He was going to the graveyard, rapping at the graveyard. No, this will come with it. You got a career. your most known songs, this and other people, and they did, attempts gonna be on your life. Okay. And it shows in the story we about to do today. But it seemed this last attempt had multiple attempts. Broad daylight, at night, in front of his peoples, by himself. At this point, I didn't know who he can trust prior to losing his life. And on top of everything, it's a man that loses his life on his birthday. Celebrate. But why having so many ops and still going to social media to post your location, which we'll later share? I don't know if that was a smart idea. But nonetheless, we're going to pay our respects. Talk about the situation at hand. Talk about who this young man is. Some of his public beef and how he lost his life. So before we go over this one, remember, I don't give you no. He doxed himself, y'all, but he didn't get comment and subscribe. We'll jump right to it. Fan, meet Charles Jones. June 21st, 2024. He turned 26 years old. His rap stage name is Julio Fulio. From Jacksonville, Florida. He grew up and was raised in a neighborhood of an apartment complex called Hilltop Village, also known as the Six. His most noticeable songs were tracks released 2 years ago, and they both was disses. One was a track titled When I See You, with over 45 million views and counting. He shot this video at a grave site while marking 3 men who lost their life that was close associates to the rising rap star, Young and Ace, from Florida as well. Going drive by, from the west side, put up with the east side. He ain't been the same since he seen them other 3 guys. He also dropped a track titled List of Dead Ops with a little under 20 million views and count. And fam, I don't know if this was exaggeration or not. This man listed over 50 names in this one video. I should have named lights. You sure died on the bike. On cloud used to be on above and I'm still smoking no mic. Man, can you imagine having that many quote unquote ops and still trying to be a public figure? None of it makes sense. But he had attempts on his life. Right. Can you imagine having a list of 50 dead ops at that? That's crazy. I knew that alarm was about to go off, so I just paused it. Well, hold on. That was just like a little black backstory. I just want you to hear the backstory so you'll know the different things that happen. But I actually love it. I guess I know it would have been so much better if I had went live, but I'm so tired. Sorry. During that time as well. I mean, just late last year in October 2023, he was shot at his foot on the 3100 block of 18th Street West in Jacksonville, Florida. It was a residential neighborhood less than a mile from a school. The car he was driving was a black Dodge Challenger. It was riddled with bullets. His mom put the Fulio Instagram account with the quote, "Keep Fulio my son in y'all prayers." He was shot. Around 7 a.m., officers responded to the 3100 block of West 16th Street about a person shot. An adult male in his mid-20s transported himself to a local hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. The victim sustained a single gunshot wound to the foot. Our initial investigation has determined that the victim was shot while operating a vehicle. He was the only occupant of the vehicle. Okay. Now, y'all mind you, that's number one. They said 4 times, right? Occupied house was struck. An adult female. Somebody else got caught in a crossfire on this one, but they didn't get. Nobody was hurt. Well, they were hurt, but just not unwise or anything. Not like one is that. Well, one is better than the other, but they're still both bad. So, oh gosh, they just gave the whole news report. The Crime Stoppers hotline at 1-866. I guess because they were still trying to figure it out. Maybe that's why they gave the whole thing. The victim was operating a black vehicle, a black sedan. Who was live on Instagram and said, but he was a target again in 2021. Yeah. Okay, so here comes the next one, which was in 2021. The victim was operating a black vehicle, a black sedan. He was a target again in 2021, November 8th. He was getting out of his vehicle on the 2000 block of Ernest Street in Riverside. But he made the news for shooting back, and he managed to escape. Shortly after, he went to his live on Instagram and said the following: "I shot back in self-defense. My gun is registered. If I did something illegal, the police would have put me in jail. And they did miss 100 shots, though. They must have thought I was slacking for sure." But it seemed like at that point, his fans always know him for going on live after he was shot at or even shot. Because he did the same thing just a year prior to that situation in July. This time, the shooting happened in Houston. After getting shot, allegedly in his buttock, with the Instagram live and said to follow. If you're a food truck consultant, we will place a specialist appointment center in such your business. That's 3 times, y'all. Did you get that? That's 3. Good morning, Lolo. And if it don't perform, we will give one at no extra cost guaranteed. Okay, so that's 3 times, right? Was that 3? Yeah, that was 3 times. Wait, no. Did I skip? I'm so confused. But okay, so yeah, that's so I don't even know. He just don't. I know this is the 3rd one. Oh, this is the 3rd one, but you got to take away the 4th one. So this is the 2nd one before the last one, the most recent one. Okay, so this is the 2nd one before the most recent one. Okay, okay, here we go. I told you, nigga, you know this man ain't dead, ain't. Make sure on this card. Okay, nigga, tell about dead. Stuff like that. In 2023, Julio had 3, which was public attempts on his life, with him being touched twice. Fast forward to 2024, he get another attempt on his life. But before we disclose those details, let's listen to what he had to say in one of his recent interviews about him being shot on a No Jumper podcast. You know, I'm confident like 2 said, I'm right down what gas station I'm finna go to, because you can't just go there in the gas station. So I'm trying to feel like the safest one. Even like under, say, so I pick the gas station, I pull out, I see a car, but I'm like, I ain't really thinking too much of it. But when I'm backing out, someone like behind me stop. When I hit the bridge, I'm like, don't feel let that bitch get in front of me. I ain't finna let me get behind me. So that cop in front of me, and we get to the next stop sign. That what's the left? I probably would have blown that down. Like the car went drive, so that stop went down, I'm dead. I be on the drive, I hit the gas, smash the gas to the next stop sign, bust the right. That bitch went driving no more hot dot. I jumped behind like I don't know if it was a van or a truck. Hop behind they. I was just laying there for like 10 minutes. I'm like, damn, I'm shot. So I get up. I'm like, I can't walk now. I'm on my foot up. I knock on the people's door house. I'm like, I'm shot. Like, I'm banging on that bit like I'm shot. Y'all open that bit. I'm hitting on hand camera and all. I'm looking through that bit. I see he's sitting on the couch. I don't know if he had headphones in or what. I'm banging on that bit. He ain't paying me no mind on. So I hopped back to the car and then started to drive to the hospital, hit 100. Bro, it was mentioned earlier in the video, Julio turned 26 years old in June of 2024. He decided to throw a pool party and went to his Instagram to show the location. But as the day went on, according to his Instagram post, you can tell he switched locations to a Holiday Inn. Yeah. One post, this is the 4th extent. Kick them out. So pool party started the day at 5, 6 o'clock. We already got an address. Pull up. You got address. Pull up. If you need the address, DM you right now. Pool party started at 5, 6 o'clock. He don't need for the address. I damn Julio booking ESPN. I'm put it right here. We just got here, bro. Okay. So this is him. He just telling about his birthday party. Nothing's happening right now. There's nobody there. He's just walking around showing the Airbnb or hotel or whatever it is. It's really weird, though. Trust me, it is. I'm sorry I didn't put it on video, y'all. I just been in my computer. Can't do it on the phone. Yeah, you live by the sword, you die by the sword. Lolo, it's truly sad how these young men are leaving here. Yeah, his father was unalive due to gun violence as well. Wow, that's crazy. So he was like basically I'm not gonna say a gangster. I don't know what it was. At heart, huh? That's basically what was gonna happen because that's what he grew up in. Or oh no, I'm gonna tell you what it was. You know, maybe. People think it's so they had these kids. Oh yeah, your pops was a G. Your pops was this, yeah, your pops was this. That was my boy. I used to holler at your pops. Your pops used to look out for me. Da da da, so on and so on.
And these young kids or these young boys think that they have to look up or live up to um, the names that their fathers had to. So guess what? Here they go. All this old dumb da 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 stuff. I've seen it in multiple instances. Very rarely. Sorry, y'all. That's my water. I got the. I'm a water. I had to. First thing in the morning when you use the key, well, when you turn on your. I can't even get my thoughts together. So it's a really good feeling that I'm just doing this like this. Um, you got to get that first cup of coffee. And so for the Keurig, the hotter you get the water that you pour it in there, it's already going to be hot, but the hotter you get the water, the hotter the coffee going to be. So I was trying to get it smoky, like literally. Okay, so yeah, rarely on few occasions, and I said that it's not possible, but rarely, 444 is the lead that they follow from their father's past or before their father passed away. Is it the good portion of it? Sometimes, all too many, oftentimes, it's not a good portion. Oh, you said he had a childhood friend. His childhood friend was unalive at 11 due to gun violence as well. See, and you would think that that would have like scared him basically straight, but instead, shoot, he had more vision into it. It was like, woo, yeah, let me get into this. But you know what? Like they said, he was very. I don't know if it was disrespectful or because I don't know the gist of it. Him rapping at the grave sites of people, shooting a video there. And I saw part of the video, but I wasn't gonna listen to the song. I know that's stupid. I should have. Okay, so here go the rest of it real quick. So police shut down and kicked them out. He said, "Best birthday ever. Appreciate everybody who cooled up." Those were his posts. Oh, looks like they're going up to a hotel. Hours after that post, Julio girlfriend went to Instagram and said the following: "Y'all took my boyfriend from me. I hate y'all. I won't be the only one crying." But then the Florida rapper also tagged Julio and said rest in power. Shortly after, a clip from a Holiday Inn parking lot had surfaced on social media. And then it was confirmed that at around 4:30 in the morning in Tampa Bay, Florida, at this point in Sunday, in the Holiday Inn parking lot in Tampa North, police found 4 people being shot, one losing their life thus far, with their victim being identified as 26-year-old Julio, apparently losing his life while he celebrated his birthday. In Tampa Bay, we are continuing to follow breaking news out of Tampa. We've been following this all morning now. A massive police presence at the Holiday Inn just off Fowler Avenue. This is all near USF. We are just now getting the latest details about what happened there overnight. Tampa police giving us an update. Let's get right out live to 10 Tampa Bay's Nick Valtoro for the latest from that public information officer. Nick, what can you tell us?
Hey, Jenny, good morning. And what we know is that there were 4 people shot. One person was killed. It happened right here in the parking lot of the Holiday Inn. It's just right across the street from the University of South Florida campus. I'm here with Janae Lewis, Public Information Officer from the Tampa Police Department. Just tell us a little bit right now about where this investigation stands.
Sure. So, you can see officers are still here. There are a lot of officers at this point. We are reviewing video that's available. We're trying to interview people that were out here to figure out exactly what led up to that shooting and the cars being shot at here in this parking lot.
And it all happened right here in this parking lot outside, not inside the hotel.
That's correct. Not inside. At this point, again, it's early in the investigation, but it appears that as the car was pulling into the lot here, they were shot at.
So there were 4 people involved in shooting. 3 people 3 people are in the hospital right now as things stand. 1 person deceased.
Yes, so at this point, 3 people are in the hospital. We're working to get the best update on their condition. 1 person was pronounced deceased.
And for the hotel guests here, how is that working out for them? Have they had to be evacuated? What's the situation here for guests staying at the hotel?
As far as my understanding, that hasn't happened, but we do have officers here. Understandably, people have questions about what's going on, where they can go. So our officers are here taking them in a.
So that was just him. He's the only one that ended up succumbing to the injuries. Okay. It didn't happen inside of it. And it says they were pulling in. So
The biggest thing, we say it all the time, but it's really true. If you see something, say something. So if you were out here, if you were in the area,
so right now they're
driving,
trying to get witnesses. I'll play the rest of the family's thing in 1 second. But it's like, how many chances? Some people are not even blessed. Good morning, Lysandra. I waited. I you didn't call me yesterday. I was not because you probably was watching what I was watching. I was watching Sleep My Live yesterday. But some people who deserve it, we can't. Well, I guess we can't say who deserves and who does not deserve. But some people who we feel like they deserve or who we wish they had don't even get the first chance, And he got 4. Was it 4? Well, I can't. I didn't. I was trying to count when we did. I tried to count when I watched it by myself too. But was it 4 attempts before it was taken, or 3 before it was taken? Anyway, So in that sense, he got multiple chances to get it right. Was it due to his field or was it due to his behavior? I'm gonna say that once he crossed that line, there probably was no going back because of the depth that he went to. He would have had to go ahead and change industries. Because you can't make fun of somebody's deceased friends, family, relatives, and they in the streets as well. I know, y'all. This I'm using a different my thermos cup. My coffee's gonna stay real hot today. I don't usually don't use this in the house. This is my like on the go cup. Shoot, I don't care. But you don't, you just don't. You just some things you cannot do. It's like I'm not gonna say you cannot do. You can do what you want to do, but you got to remember how other people will react to it. I was up at 1:30 in the morning. 12, 1 no. I got off 12. So I think it was like at 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning, eating damn grapes. No, that's why I'm so tired. That's exactly why I'm so tired. I missed that threshold for falling asleep. I'm trying. But anyway, um, it's just certain things you can't, I can't say what you can't do. And the only person that can actually tell you how many chances you are get, we only know. We know there's only one responsible reason. Hey, Melissa Santana, you got in here while I was stirring the coffee. Girl, you were stirring the coffee. He didn't take heed. Ooh, not once, not 2, but 3 times. Lola, was it 4 times and then he succumbed to it? Or was it 3 times and then the 4th time? So was it 5? No, 4 attempts, 1. I couldn't, when I listen to this time, my brain ain't calculating right. It ain't working right now. I'm just gonna say that it's just not together yet. So I couldn't tell if it was 4 and 1 or 3 and 1 or a total of 4 or total. You know what I mean? I just couldn't get it. But anyway, y'all get the gist of how many chances. Think it was 4 to 5. Okay, I was thinking that, but I was like, because I said that on here. You go the 3rd time. I just couldn't, you know. It's like how many times before? It's like Okay, so if you believe in God, everybody don't, so I try not to offend people. Me, how many times am I gonna let God knock on my door? Or how many times? Okay, let me do a different one. How many days am I gonna go to work with an empty light on before I pull over in that gas station? Before I run out of gas? That's all I can say. Playing Russian roulette, absolutely no other way. It was like he was spinning it, and it looks like, okay, so we cannot say that he continued to do things because we didn't follow his life. I mean, personally, I didn't follow his life, so I don't know if he continued to do things, or was those first two things that was talked about, was that enough to get the ball rolling, and it wasn't gonna stop till it was over, or did he do something to say, okay, you getting yours? Whatever the case may be. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what I mean? 1, 2, 3. Whether it was 3 or 4, and then go. After the first one, after the second one, man, look at here. 1, 2, 3, first, second, third. Tic tac toe. Sign. Some would have went through. I would have been gone. Man, I would have been in Saudi Arabia somewhere. It appears he was making money because he had a mouthful of teeth, cows. It appeared he had to be making money. I don't. Maybe he wasn't. I don't know. Was he doing shows? I don't know. Um, but jeez, that's why I say, when you are given the opportunity to overcome, or to bypass, or to slide through, leaving the world, you definitely got to start taking a look at yourself, what you're doing, and start to reevaluate. First, you got to be thankful. Yeah, I that means, yeah. I'm telling you, got to take an opportunity to get along, get on to get along. You know what I'm saying? Not get along to get on. You got to get on to get along. Get on somewhere so that you can get along. Get along in life. Um, Let me see. Okay, so it's like two more, a minute or so left. Let me see what they say. Because the guy, hold on, I forgot this part. Let me play this. I forgot I said I was gonna play it a little bit.
Heard something, please.
It's still the police report. Hold on.
Detail. If you took any pictures or have any video or heard people talking or exchanging words, all of that is critical to helping us identify and locate the person responsible for this incident this morning.
You're still looking for more people that were responsible or involved in this.
That is correct. We are reviewing the video with hopes of.
So this is just recent. This was this month, like not too many days ago.
We're working to get an update. The last update that I had is that they are expected to survive their injuries, but hopefully soon I'll have a better update on their condition.
As we wrap this video up, I want to say 11 prayers to the families and the victims that we talked about in this video. It's an unfortunate situation. Like they say, fam, put gas on fire. What it's going to do? Missing people that's dead, what that's going to do? This is a true result. This was the story of a Florida rapper who had 4 attempts on his life in the past 4 years. And that shit was public. Having that 4th attempt be a fatal attempt while celebrating his birthday. Talk to me in the comments. Let me know how you guys feel about this one. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Okay, so check this out. I want to go back to this a little bit. Hold on.
But hopefully soon I'll have a better update on their.
Yeah, I know what. If you listen, you know what I'm going to go back to. Okay, hold on.
And the victims that we talked about in this video. It's an unfortunate situation. Like they say, fam, you pour gas on fire, what it's going to do? This and people that's dead, what that's going to do? This is a true result. This was the story of a Florida rapper who had 4 attempts on his life in the past 4 years. And that just was public. Having that 4th attempt be a fatal attempt while celebrating his birthday. Talk to me in the comments. Let me know how you guys feel about this one.
Yeah,
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
wait, check this out. He said that was the fourth one was the fatal one on here. But notice he said that's just what was public, meaning that's just what they found, what they saw, what they seen, what they heard, what he posted about, you know, or whatever, or what, because he probably, may said something, took it back down. That's just the ones that he seen that somebody else had up or whatever. No, yeah, the fourth one was the final one on here, but he clearly said, he clearly said, and I was like, whoa, that's just what was public. So that threw me for a loop to think that maybe there was more. But I replayed that part that says, we went through this.
Today, in a situation. Like they say, fam, you pour gas on fire, what it's going to do? This and people that's dead, what that's going to do? This is a true result. This was the story of a Florida rapper who had 4 attempts. Like,
it's the people that's, hey, the people don't seem to take that statement is important because we don't know who did. We don't know if it was parents, sisters, siblings, brothers, uncles, aunts of the homies, people who were passed away, who he was dissing. We don't know who did that, right? But that lets you know the mental capacity of people. You don't know. It lets you know that you don't know. Okay? So some things we have to be careful with and pay attention to because you don't know if people are healed from their situations that they have gone through. You just don't know. You don't know. You don't know. You just don't know. Gotta be careful. I just made my coffee. It's too hot. I ain't even had a drink of it yet. I ain't even together yet. You know that first sip of coffee in the morning. Oh my goodness. Woo. Child don't even take a whole mouthful because it be so hot. It just be that first sip of it. Let me tell you, change your whole life, your whole outlook. Let me tell you. But yeah, I just, man, this that was so sad because he was 26. Y'all know my child is 26. I know at some point you can no longer control. Well, you can't control your children anyway. So I'm gonna say you no longer have that influence over your child's life. So I know I can't even imagine what his mother was going through. I don't want to imagine it. That is like the most unimaginable thing, one of the most unimaginable things to ever um have to deal with. My grandmother has had to do it twice, but with my grandmother, it was not for street gangs and stuff like that. One was crucial. Um, it was hard. I know that one was really hard. I'm still never get over it, but um, being a niece, it was hard. I'm over it. It doesn't affect me at all right now. But uh, being a niece at the time, I remember how I felt because it was like my favorite uncle at the time, and I was a little girl. So I could not imagine. Well, no, I can't imagine that part, but I could relate to it kind of because I remember when my son went to college. This is my 26-year-old. I had my baby boy as well. Well, my baby boy was fairly young, 7 years younger. My oldest son was uh, 18. He had just turned 18. So that meant my baby boy was 11. And he was with me every step of the way, every struggle, everything. Until, and I grew up and then my baby boy came. And when he left, because of situations and circumstances that was going on in my life, I felt like the world was snatched from up under me. And he was just going to college. I was happy, but it was snatched. I knew that I could see him again and hug him and touch him again. But you know what I mean? Um, my baby boy is what got me through that. You know what I mean? So, man, it puts a burden on the other children, on family. Man, there's no time. There's no timely time to be unalived or to lose your life or to pass away. There's no timely time. Okay. But the fact of the matter is, dissing, dragging, dogging, talking about, you never know where it leads you. You never know what state of mind it puts the person into. Because you can best believe if somebody says something out the way, out the line about my son while my son was gone, oh, it was a problem. You feel? It was a whole situation. And mind you, my son was only in college getting a better education. Only thing that kept me grounded was my baby boy. And the fact that my son was still on earth. So, y'all, that's like a hidden lesson. Like times two, that's like a double whammy. You know what I mean? That's like a double decker left, a double decker. Yeah, that was like a double decker live right there. It was two lessons in that live. Three technically. Yeah, I'm gonna say three. You know, stop playing Russian roulette with your life. Um, Stop testing people's mental, and there's only one person that can. There's only, we don't have control over that. I guess that's the third one. Well, that should be the main one, but not the third one. You know what I'm saying? That's just one of the three. But y'all know, I be trying not to hold these morning ones too long. I got to get ready for work. And yesterday I was 5 minutes late, 3 minutes late. I don't know something. But it wasn't because of y'all. It's because I stopped at the store. Y'all know I gotta stop at the store and get my drink every morning. A store, one of the stores on the way. I don't stop at the same one every morning though. But y'all, we gotta be careful. We gotta encourage our children, our nieces, our nephews, our neighbors. We gotta encourage them. Respect goes a long way, y'all. It goes a long way. Uh, and just because the unalive are not alive does not mean the vindication is not in their favor. You know what I'm saying? I guess that's a I guess that's another lesson. vindicate just because a person is not is not of the earth or on earthly grounds does not mean vindication is not an indication. Not indication. It's not impossible. Are you serious? So I just want y'all to be blessed on this beautiful morning. It's 5 a.m. Well, it's actually 5:08. I gotta be leaving his house in a little bit, so I gotta go get. I can't be rushing tomorrow. I mean today, like I was yesterday. So I will be back tomorrow with something else. I'm gonna find something today for tomorrow. I don't know if I'm gonna do anything like this tomorrow. Tomorrow might be just chit chat. I don't know. Maybe pull up a news uh, post. Yesterday was the one about the lady who went to the birthday part, to the Memorial Day celebration. And her daughter actually did the work for her, and it's it was crazy. But yeah, we'll see what we're gonna do tomorrow. I do have something that I got yesterday um in my inbox. So we might do that one because that one was kind of interesting. So yeah, we gonna keep. I want to say it's motivational, but not so much as motivational. I'm gonna say it's awareness. It's awareness. My whole thing was always awareness of what's going on. I didn't know what was going on throughout my time. I was in my little shelter. I wasn't even on YouTube or nothing else. So we're gonna say that it's awareness. We're gonna say that it's awareness every morning. I guess quick brief awareness with some type of positivity or some type of something we can grow from out of it. But I appreciate y'all for tapping in. And I'm gonna try not to be holding y'all forever in the day on here when I come on in the morning times like this. Because I'll be having to get up and go to work, and then like my days off I'll do some longer stuff if or something more interesting. Because I do got some stuff that I wanted to do. I don't know if y'all my phone. I do got some stuff that I wanted to do, but it took a little time to prepare it, and it's not long, but because I actually prepared it, which means I have stuff that I need to talk about, and I don't want to just go woo, and then you be like, what? So I just want to go through each of it because I have some. I figured out some stuff. Y'all know I figured out some stuff, and I got to share with y'all what I figured out. Y'all know this, right? From observation, you learn a lot from observation. Y'all remember that you can learn a lot from observation. Okay, and then tomorrow, y'all be blessed. Make your make your next move your best move. You know what I'm saying? For nothing but growth and prosperity. And y'all be blessed.